Oh, Unagali. Aniuya Akea. Hey, Dina. We're going to be sharing a little video today by one October Fool, and we're going to be responding to it. And I will have a thing or two to say to her. Ready? Here we go.
Definitely not what I wanted at first.
Her volume is really low.
Online video to be, but I wanted to address I'm sidetracked. First of all, when I first created my channel, she was my second subscriber.
Whoopee!
Always said hi to me
Whoopee!
in other chats, and she just was nice to me.
Aww.
Not that other people haven't been nice to me or embraced me on YouTube or anything.
Welcome to the drama community.
I just got a different vibe from her.
What vibe?
Then things kind of exploded in one community, and she left and needed some allies, needed some support. So I followed. And I think I'm legitimately the last one standing in inconsistency of being there all the time.
No. There are more
I
stupid
don't always
people
have to
there.
agree with her actions or her words or what her topics are about or whatever.
Then that is supporting her. If you aren't there, you are supporting that bullshit. This is her only type of material. Nightly.
And I know people are going to have issues with that,
I wonder why.
but it's my truth. It's my narrative. It's my story.
Your truth, your narrative, and your story needs some help.
And I'm sticking to that.
Yeah.
Most of the time, if you see me in her side chat or anyone's side chat, I'm kind of just talking to other friends that are there, other moderators that are there.
If those are the kind of people you call friends, you're a pretty shitty person.
Because I'm an introvert, so I don't really...
You think you're the only introvert? If I can avoid leaving the house, I will.
Get out much, so that's kind of my communication with people is social media, especially.
You can't find anywhere else to communicate with people except for with shitty people who harass and abuse people.
Actually, since COVID happened. Aside from that, I have a different friendship with Nicole.
That's what you think. Try saying one little thing that upsets her. Just one. You need to look back on her history of her best friends, and see how quick she turns on them.
I've never been STFU'd on a live stream. I've never been blocked. I've had to take some time off because, sometimes her channel would get infiltrated and I just didn't feel comfortable there.
Aww.
But we never left on negative vibes or terms or anything.
Yet?
We have nice conversations. We talk about things that we are both interested in. And, aside from the people that come in and cause trouble.
Cause trouble? Oh, we'll get to that one, honey.
It really can be a nice place to be.
Really? A nice place to be where she's talking about other people, making up constant lies, blaming other people, slandering them, talking outright shit and lies about them.
When that video surfaced that I saw for the first time.
Which one?
It made me cry.
Aw, poor baby.
It truly did. To see fear in somebody's face like that. Somebody that is my daughter's age. Yeah, I have a daughter. I have kids.
Wow. You're the only one.
So,
you know who else has a daughter? Dina has a daughter. Carrie has a daughter. Kami has a daughter. Actually, she's got 2 daughters. Where's the empathy for them?
when accusations are thrown at me, it bothers me, but I'm not going to dwell on it.
Of course
I'm
not.
not going to go real life or do things that are going to hurt other people, because that's just not who I am.
Well, that is who Nicole is. I got some shit to show you, bitch.
I'd rather take the high road. I'd rather do things.
Oh, well, aren't you all Miss High and fucking Mighty?
To positively maybe enhance them on my side in my own way.
Oh, you mean like saying that you were going to report people because you're a mandated reporter? Well, I don't know who you're a mandated reporter for, but they need to know what kind of a shit person supports this kind of garbage.
Other than that, I really don't want to have to address this again, but it's nobody's business where I go, who I hang out with, who I mod for, and I don't have any other with this.
Oh, there's nothing.
To talk. Just one.
Oh, it's always other people. What? I mean, could it be the people that she's been attacking for the past 4 fucking years? Are you completely deaf, dumb, and blind? You're sitting in her videos with her talking shit about people, and you wonder why people are coming into her chat saying things. Really? Really?
Hate is just imploding.
Give me a minute, sweetie. I'll show you some hate.
Especially recently. I'm all for people being safe.
Safe from, I don't know, a predator who downloads everyone's children's pictures, makes videos claiming that their fathers are sexually abusing them. You mean like that?
And protecting themselves and everything. I'm all for that.
You mean like getting a restraining order or 2 or 6 because someone's attacking their families?
Because I don't advocate
I don't
for many types of abuse.
mean like online abuse, like cyber stalking, harassment, slander, again, collecting the pictures of people's children. I know it's hard to hear what she's saying because the video is so low. I've got it turned up as far as I can. I've got my microphone up against the speaker.
Disabilities. You name it.
Honey, I'm disabled. Technically, Dina's disabled. Carrie's disabled. Several of the people she's attacked are also disabled.
I
think you're the only one? Really? Really?
You guys want to have fun? Talk about bullying. Because bullying is 65 days. And this is my first day. So I'm a little nervous. And I'm kind of a little scared. I just don't know how YouTube works. And I do my best to give my friends. And I do call you guys friends. Gave me opportunities to be part of your communities and part of your channels ever. And just your honesty. That time I was just falling apart. And I use that term a lot. And so 2020 was a horrible year for the world.
tell you, the world's been falling apart for a hell of a long time. I don't know where you've been.
I just for years watching and investing and eventually becoming part of things in people's channels. And to see people who've done
Did you ever bother to question why?
never done anything to me.
Oh, so she's never done anything to you, so it's okay. You know, people say that about people like, oh, I don't know, Ted Bundy. He didn't rape me, so he's okay.
It's understandable. I get it. But I just can't.
Cool stuff.
The effort, all the, I don't know how to put it, all the all this is just wasted. Instead of the world coming together, just constantly each other. I say, okay.
Having problems with her video. I do have it now. I don't know it. She talks about women should be uplifting each other. She needs to pay attention to Nicole's past. Okay? Here, let's share this. Here you go, October Fool. This is another page that Nicole has admitted on recording that she made. Read that description. Commie Jew girls, she doesn't take care of them. She let her husband do bad things to them. Commie Jew let her husband touch her kids. Commie Jew is a bad mom. I'm Jake. I make the account. I'm just trying to blame someone else for making when I really made the account. Jake. Does that sound like somebody that should be uplifted and protected? Here, let's go to one. Commie Jew critter. She's got this video. Let's check it out. Commie Jew and her husband is predator. March 25th, 2022. This is the person that you are talking about. The person you think needs to be protected. Hold on, let me find the other things. And we're going to close that dumb bitch out. We know from the syntax that that is Nicole. After she admitted to Jake that she made those channels and she took them down and she wouldn't put them back up, she went and put them right back up. Because she found out that Jake couldn't do anything to help her with the restraining order. By the way, October Fool, that is a 10-year restraining order. There are stipulations in that restraining order you have no clue about. She has been doing this for at least 4 years. And you better check her video history, honey, because she's got lots of people on there that oh, my best friend, my best friend. And then just a few videos later, fuck that bitch, fuck her, get a fucking life, shut the fuck up, you're a liar. Everyone is a liar but her. She's trying to blame us for Abe getting his channel taken down when none of us has bothered reporting it, but then of course she goes on and lies and idiots like you believe her. And I mean, your entire video was so new agey horse shit, it was ridiculous. And it all sounds like it's coming from your personal experiences. You've never experienced this, so obviously she's the one being attacked. Oh, poor Nicole. She has at least 9 Instagrams. One of them is private, so I wonder what's on there, because there's 8 more and they're all full of pictures of other people's children. She has been known to be in close contact with a predator who is right now awaiting trial and sentencing, not just for the things that he did to Dina, but for all the child porn on his devices. The FBI found all kinds of shit. And this idiot, Nicole, was in contact with him. She was texting him, oh, handsome H-bomb. If you're ever in Pensacola, we need to go have a drink. I'll pay. She goes on her damn stream every night. You've got people all over the place telling you that all of what she has said is lies, that she is abusing people. She's been thrown out of her cheer squad for bullying other students. She is now not even allowed in the building, or they will arrest her for trespassing, because she's been leaving bad reviews for them for something she did. October Fool, stop being a fucking fool. I don't know how she's got you buffaloed if you're really just that plain dumb. But her record speaks for itself. I have put in a report to the FBI because it's very creepy that not only has she been in close contact with at least one child predator, she's got social media full of other children's pictures, of other people's children's pictures. She makes these horrific videos about other people's children, saying that they're abusing their children. She has absolutely zero proof. Ask her to share one shred of proof, October Fool. One. The fact that Kami has kids, that's proof? Really? If you're such an advocate, how about a few other women you could be advocates for? For Kami, dealing with all this horse shit from Nicole, having these aspersions cast on her family nightly, channels made with nasty little videos. How about Carrie? Carrie, whose daughter used to be Nicole's best friend, and she still can't pronounce her last name. It's Barrett, not Barrick. And she lies about her, lies about her, lies about her. She calls her fat, but apparently hasn't looked in a mirror lately. And then we have Dina, who was beaten and abused and held captive by her ex-boyfriend, who tried to play off that he was a chomo hunter. He was a predator hunter. And then it turned out he had all kinds of CP all over his devices. She's had to get a restraining order. She only got, what was it, Dina, a 2-year restraining order against him? Yeah, apparently October Fool thinks that judges just, whatever, let's just put a 10-year restraining order on that. No, Dina went into court with every motherfucking receipt. She had a stack thicker than your skull. She had flash drives with all of Nicole's videos on them. And now she's going to be dealing with YouTube legal's department, and she is going to try and get Kami's shit taken down. Or Kami's, not Kami's, Nicole's. I was looking at something saying Kami. Where's your advocacy for these women? Go through her video history and see all the people she's attacking. A lot of them women. Where's your advocacy for them? All it takes is saying one wrong thing, and you're the next video. You were in her chat telling somebody, because somebody was saying, why do you have pictures of my kids on your devices? Why do you have pictures? You wanted to call that abuse, but are fucking clueless as to why somebody would be asking her why she has their children's pictures on her devices. Really? And then you want to threaten us with being a mandated reporter? Because whatever agency you're a mandated reporter for needs to know what kind of person they have advocating for them. The fact that you are so desperate for some community to belong to is just pathetic. And your new age hippy dippy, oh, can't we all just sing kumbaya and get along? Bullshit. You direct that shit at us, but not at Nicole, who's been doing this again for 4 years at the very least. She is not just doing this online. She is doing this in person. The coaches from her softball and her bowling teams, they know how abusive she is, but for some reason they just throw up their hands. I'm fucking pissed off that you would have the audacity to come on and make this meek little, oh, poor me, poor Nicole, poor me. Dina got a 5-year restraining order against the man who beat the shit out of her on a regular basis and held her hostage. 5 years for that. But she got a 10-year against Nicole. Give that some thought. She's not allowed to own guns. Any guns need to be turned over. And as I have stated before, I have been in contact with the FBI. Yes, she got kicked off the cheer squad. So, of course, it was all lies because everyone lies but Nicole, even though we have proof of it. Yeah, Carrie, that's the one I just tried to play, but for some reason it didn't play very well. And it's so quiet, even with the volume all the way up and my microphone up against the speakers, people couldn't hear her. And when she knew that I was using it, she privated it. Well, guess what, bitch? I already got it recorded. After she got kicked off the cheer squad, she started talking shit about Cheer Omega and Special Olympics and all this other shit. And she put 3 reviews on Google about the gym where the cheer squad met and trained, all with her own name. And they even came back and said, Nicole, if you have a problem with us, why don't you talk to us and discuss it instead of making 3 reviews under different accounts. Misfit Pariah, I've talked to the Special Olympics too. Matter of fact, when I went to talk to them and I said I needed to discuss somebody, wanted to discuss somebody in Special Olympics that's been harassing and bullying people online, she sighs and goes, and she asked for the name, and when I gave her the name, she said, how did I know that was going to be the name? This is how well known she is for this shit. Yeah, you sit in a stream nightly where you hear a minor child being called stupid white bitch that has something wrong with them nightly. She said that if I was her daughter, I'd run away and never come back. Is that the kind of thing you advocate for? I could name hundreds of women that have gone through abuse and not become abusers. But you're going to choose to advocate for somebody abusing other people? I don't know Misfit Pariah, but the FBI might do that. I was going to call, she's a block away from a school. I got up too late. I was up until probably 9 o'clock this morning, went and got a couple hours sleep, and when I woke up, it was too late in my time zone to call the school, so I will call them tomorrow. Dump who, Dina? Misfit Pariah, is this true? I would believe Dina over you anyway. What, Carrie? But seriously, October, your stupid little meek sounding, oh, poor little me. I've been through so much in life. You think you're the only one? If I gave you the details of my life, you'd probably put a gun to your head. You're not the only one. I have no idea why you've chosen Nicole to have all this compassion and empathy for. Well, you know, Misfit has been in here quite a few times before and wasn't any problem. So I've never seen any problem from them. So, but I would believe Dina because she's had to deal with these assholes. But October, the fact that you want to advocate for Nicole, oblivious to all the shit she has done to other people. How incredibly stupid can you be? How desperate for attention, for some modicum of friendship, that is the stance you would take. That would be like me buddying up to my sister's abusers. Or even my own, for that fact. Because I think my sister is listening. Hi, sis! Dookie balls! Yeah, I was going to mention something I got today, and then I forgot she was going to be listening today. So, yeah, I got one of your birthday presents. And even though some things came up last night that my life is about to go 1,000 miles an hour. Oh, okay. Then what the hell was he doing here? And why did it take so long for someone to tell me? But anyway, let's have a look at this. Hold on. Let me share the screen. This might end up being my part-time home for a while. If I can do it. Eee, look at that. I don't know which one's the bathroom. There's a refrigerator. There's a bedroom. There's the tires. There's the generator. But anyway, my friend Ali is looking for an RV. I don't know with my physical help if I'm going to be able to do it or not, but he bought another mini mart up past Seattle, and he wants me to help him slap that place into shape. But I don't know how much my health is going to let me do. He wants me to develop new foods for the hot hold, the whatever you call those things. Misfit is Cupid stunt? Are you fucking kidding me? Wow, wish I'd known that a long time ago. Because that motherfucker. Oh my god. Yeah, the one that purports to be Muslim and all that shit. And it's like, I bet if Ali listened to that, he would go, no, 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 this is not what Muslim is. This is not what Muslim is. But yeah, he wants me to come up with new foods for the deli, the hot hold deli section. And because apparently they only have like burritos and corn dogs and something else. Well, good. He can go back and tell Nicole that the FBI is going to be on her ass. He can go back and tell October Fool that she's a fucking fool. 4 years of this. And I'm compiling everything. And everyone in Pensacola is going to know who and what she is. And it's going to be so easy to do, you would not believe it. Oh, that could be it. Like I have Harvard blocked. Turns out because I blocked her in CJ's chat, it will not let me unblock her from my channel. And I've tried contacting Google, and of course, nobody gets back to you from Google and YouTube. I've been going at YouTube and Team YouTube on Twitter. I put up links to those videos that Nicole keeps making. Nothing, nothing, nothing. So October Fool, take a look at those videos, and that is the person you are advocating for. Oh, she hasn't done anything to me. Not yet, she hasn't. But like I said, say one wrong thing, and she will be so far up your ass with the harassment and abuse, you won't know what hit you. Then maybe you'll have some empathy and compassion for other people. Maybe you'll advocate for the ones she's abused. So do we know who the person is or not then? And I can't read my little thingy there, but it says, hippity hoppity, Nicole is now my property. Because we're going to fucking own her ass. When I heard her video, and then when I saw that other, oh my god, that claim that I am Jake, I make this channel. Just absolutely infuriating. This shit. She's admitted to Jake that she made these channels, and then she turns around and tries to say that she's Jake and she made the channels. Really? She's tried to blame Jake. She's tried to blame Minecraft. She's tried to blame, I don't know how many people she's trying to blame. First, when she made those, she bragged about it. Oh, come over to my new channel about Kami, Well, she's going to have to pretty soon because everybody in her area is going to know who she is. She won't be able to walk down the street because her picture will be everywhere. And then Dina has a client, long-standing client that is an international attorney, and she's going to help her get a restraining order. You hear that, October Fool? There's going to be at least 4 people getting restraining orders against her. She was in a live stream one night trying to get help. with making a false CPS report on one of the people she's been harassing. Is that what you advocate for? This is the same woman that she showed pictures of this woman's son as an infant in the NICU with tubes in his nose and all that, saying, fuck that kid. I don't give a fuck about her kid. That's what you advocate for. Really? Just because she hasn't done anything to you yet. Her YouTube or her Twitter where she lies and says people did this and people did that. Then she wants to brigade and tell people, go report them, go report them, go report them. Now, just remember this, October Fool. You're the one that started this. You wanted to attack people who were being attacked because you advocate for Nicole. You wanted to make a video about it. So, yeah, we're answering you. Yeah, right? That is what you're advocating for. Right here. She made this account on February 2022. Someone reported that she had this so-called goddaughter, which apparently they don't know what, Nicole at least doesn't know what goddaughter means, or whoever called her goddaughter. But she slapped the kid. Hey, gamer. Right, Carrie? Someone's always blaming him for some shit. And don't you know we're all part of Jake's group? So apparently Jake has a group and we're all part of it. And she has no idea that some of us are going harder on her than others. She's also got a church around the corner from her. I wonder if her family attends church. And if they do, if they go to that church. Because they're going to know. Everyone is going to know all the shit she's been pulling on people for 4 years. Nasty, vile shit. Online, in person. And that's who you're advocating for. Because she's never done anything to you. Yet. And you think women should be uplifting each other. Maybe you should talk to Nicole about that. Instead of coming at us and playing this, oh, poor Nicole, she's special needs. Bitch knows exactly what she's doing. If she can put together streams and she can make videos and all that shit, she knows exactly what she's doing. If she can attempt blackmail, she knows what she's doing. Because she told Jake, who isn't even in on the case, that if Dina told the court that she lied and dropped her case, she would leave Kami alone. That is blackmail. So Jake got her up on a live panel and talked to her about it and told her that he would help her as much as he could when he doesn't have anything to do with it. And he got her to admit to making the channels. He said he would help her in whatever way he could if she would take those down. So she did. And then he basically told her, fuck you, there you go, Kami, there's your proof. So she immediately went and put them back up. Because you see, October Fool, if you were any kind of advocate, you've probably been in court with victims. And you know that the incredibly thick stack of evidence that Dina had against her. The court's already seen it several times because Nicole has failed to show up at court several times because they couldn't get her served because her mother would lie, excuse me, and say that she didn't live there. So Dina finally got her served, and she still didn't show up for court. Yeah, Dina's supposed to be paying us all to be her friend, according to Nicole, and I ain't seen a payment yet. So me, Dina? No, I'm not over it. I never get over it. Kind of like Nicole. Good, I need gas money. Ali wants me to go up and look at the store tomorrow or the next day, and I'm going, oh God. Oh, long road trip, long road trip. Oh, out from the coast, around the sound, and up north. Because this place is like way north of Seattle. It's like a 3.5 hour drive, which is, of course, why he's going to get the RV for me to stay in because, there's no sense in driving back and forth 7 hours a day on the road, especially with I-5. Speaking of, if you will hold on just a minute, I do need to respond to a text from Ali. Okay. I had to do a bunch of paperwork and you're going to Rich Life of Road Trips Collection Services and get him to repo Dina for late payments. Hi, GJ, or JG, who are you? Never seen you in here before, so I'm going to keep a very close eye on you. Oh, my sister says she loves RVs. She's listening in. So it's a good thing I didn't mention what I finally got in the mail. I got some other stuff I got to get too. She already knows what I'm getting my brother or her husband, whatever, for his birthday, so. Jody. Do we know Jody? Anybody know Jody? Yeah, Carrie saw her at a softball game and said she's gained quite a bit of weight. Okay. Then welcome, Jody. I won't have to reach to the screen and kill you. At least not yet. Yeah, Dina, come on. I need some cash here. As much as you're working? You're the only groomer there. Come on. Pay up. And don't forget to buy a bunch of boxes of chocolate so you can keep your boyfriend around because you have to pay him off with chocolate. It is amazing how she will take one joke and turn it into a fact. Oh, yeah, she said that. She said that. Whatever. Just so infuriating. These people that actually defend her, I cannot believe it. If it was them, would they expect people to just lie down and take it? She's gone at Dina for a year. Oh, lovely. So she's just one in the club. I'm sure Nicole's listening because we've got 20 people in here. and only a few chatting, so. Anyway, I got to show you the bath bomb molds that I found, which would be perfect if I actually wanted to primer. Ah, scary clown! Ah, no, no clown. Bath scoop. Oh, there's a cool Buddha. That'd be a little appropriate. There we go, right there. Right there. There's your bath bombs for Nicole. I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, every time she says that, I don't eat that much, I don't eat that much. And then every time she streams, you hear her talking about, I'm going to go eat some more of my ice cream cake. I'm going to go eat a burrito. I'm going to go eat a pot pie. I mean, she's always going to go eat more. But I think those would be lovely bath bombs for Nicole. Camel. Now, the cannabis one, does anybody really want to smelling like cannabis? Like, she Chihuahua a couple years ago. It was the stuff in her house. They had their house died because the roof had leaked and the people they come to didn't do anything. There we go. There we go. Yeah, right there. But yeah, they think that like mold in the walls and stuff was making them sick and probably is what killed their little chihuahua. Who was the most spoiled chihuahua in the world? She had all of her outfits and she had favorite outfits. And if there was one she decided she wanted to wear that day, she'd go get it and drag it to them and, yep, I want to wear this. Well, then we have another don't be a cuntosaurus, don't be a twat, don't be a whatever. Yeah, angry witch hat, that would be mine. There you go, Dragonfly, you still here? There's the Dragonfly guest tray soap mold. I want to know where you sell bath bombs, though. I mean, I want them like out there where anybody could see them. Yeah, there's Slimer. But anyway, the kind of stuff that has me decompress after hearing shit like what Ghoul had to say. No, October Fool, whatever. But you can also find scents such as, oh, come on, open. Hold on, let me share that again. Yeah, she's been taking strings down, but I've downloaded them already, so it doesn't matter. Where am I? Oh, here we go. Here's a scent for you. Baby diaper fragrance. Yeah, well, racist, it's what I do to decompress after all this horse shit. But you can literally get baby diaper fragrance. Resembles the smell of baby poo. Isn't that what everyone wants? What is the application for something like that? So what you're saying is that if I made her one of those don't be a cunt bath bombs scented with baby poo, it would actually improve things? Anyway, anybody else got anything going on? I was hoping this was going to be over. To wipe my channel and switch it to Indigenous content. Because as I've said before, an indie filmmaker has given me the go-ahead to show his films on here. And I'm really anxious to get around to that, and I'm hoping he will join our lives so he can comment on it or answer any questions anyone has. Why is PayPal telling me 3 months ad-free music on Spotify Premium with PayPal? Why? Why? Like I care. I don't do Spotify. Go away. Leave me alone. I would like to share other content like my brother's content, but I'm not sharing any names or anything about my family with these people listening. There's nothing. Nope, not gonna happen. Only things you know is I got family all over the place, primarily Washington, Idaho, California, Oklahoma, Virginia, North Carolina, and a few other. I mean, technically, I've got family everywhere. We bred like roaches, so. And yes, I am still smoking, sis. My sister quit smoking. My brother did too. Jerks. Non-smoking jerks. Anybody have anything else to add? Anybody have any messages for October Fool? Either that or I'll start looking at real estate again. I will. I'll do it. Yeah, was it last night's stream or the night before? She was like, I can change myself, blah, 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 blah. Because we were going on about, isn't it time for your mother to change your diaper? And how in jail they will not change her diaper for her. Because the only reason she wears a diaper is because she's lazy and doesn't want to have to go to the bathroom. Which is just the weirdest, the weirdest flex ever. So if nobody has anything else to say, I can get back to... Oh, Rainey, you missed the whole damn thing. October Fool did a video talking about how she is a advocate, and she's trying to protect Nicole. If you want to, you can come up on the stream and you can tell October Fool what you know about her. October Fool doesn't care about all of Nicole's victims or the fact that Dina was a victim of her ex-boyfriend that Nicole had a crush on. One of the other men she had a crush on, she had a girlfriend and Nicole threatened to kill her and roast her like a pig or something like that to get her out of the way. Because I know that if somebody killed my partner because they wanted to be with me, that would make me fall deeply in love with them. One thing October Fool could be advocating for Nicole is about all these crushes she gets on men. Men she doesn't know. Men she thinks she could actually be with. Because, as I said, she was texting Harold who's going to be in prison for the rest of his life for all the CP on his devices, while also serving time for beating Dina and stealing her car and destroying it. Oh, Letter. I don't. Does Holly even like Nicole? I mean, I've always been cool with Holly. I don't know what happened with her and CJ. Don't care. CJ's an idiot anyway. Because through all that shit, Holly, supported CJ, tried to set him straight on things constantly, and he still shit on her, so. But Nicole goes after these men, and it would be so easy for someone to take advantage of her. Had she met up with Harold to buy him that drink, what could have happened? That's what you need to be looking at, October Fool. Someone like that will chase any man. That's what's dangerous, and that's what's scary. She could end up being a victim herself, and not in any kind of way like you think she is now. All it takes is for her to decide she's going to meet up with some other Harold that she met on the internet. And you might never hear from her again. Because one of the subjects I want to talk about after all this is over, when it changes to Indigenous content, is the hashtag MMIW, murdered and missing Indigenous women. Indigenous people in general go missing far more than any other race does. I mean, the statistics on it are just, there are ships out in the Great Lakes where they take Native women. Hey, Brandon. They take them out to these ships and sex traffic them. If you know who Willie Picton is, he's the British Columbia pig farmer who was bringing in Native sex workers and killing them, feeding them to his pigs, but sometimes grinding them into sausage and selling them or feeding them to people. They have no idea how many victims he has. If you've ever heard of the Highway of Tears, Native women are kidnapped into sex slavery at the highest rate of any other race. And you never hear about it. Native American women go missing at a higher rate than any other race. Why aren't you advocating for that, October Fool? My sister can tell you how many missing posters she's put up on her social media. I could go to my Facebook right now and scroll through and probably show you 20 within 20 minutes. Yes, Brandon, cannibal sausage. There's a link if anybody wants to come up. And the thing is, when Native women go missing, nobody gives a shit except their own families. One well-known case is the actress Misty Upham, who appeared in several films. Nobody knew that Harvey Weinstein and some of his buddies at some award show forced her into a room and raped her. She had been raped a number of times. She had bipolar disorder, and she was back home in Auburn, Washington. I think she was staying with her sister, and she left to go do something, and they never heard from her again. The police just figured it was just another missing Indian. Who cares? The cops wouldn't look for her. I looked at a Google map of where she had disappeared, and I kind of pinpointed an area, but I had no way to get a hold of her family. The only family member I knew was a complete jerk. And I knew there was no way he was going to listen to me. Because I'm a white-coated Indian, so I don't count. Sure enough, they found her in that general area. And they tried to say they found her purse and a couple other belongings at the top of a drop-off, a wooded drop-off. Who, me, Rainey? I am. I'm on Dina's and I'm on Ms. Parker's. Anyway, they found her body at the bottom of the ravine. They had to do it themselves. Her family had to find her like that. And what a lot of people don't know is the ME stated that the cause of death and the injuries to her body were not matched with just a fall down a ravine. I think somebody had gotten a hold of her and beaten the fuck out of her. And she's just another statistic. I'm hoping one day to get my sister on Ms. Parker to discuss the situation. And maybe one day she'll do one with me. It's not an easy subject to discuss. One native woman they found raped, beaten, murdered, folded in half, and shoved under a travel trailer. And the police said she had died of natural causes. The Red River in Canada, they frequently find native bodies, male and female, wrapped in plastic in the river. Never is it investigated. Then you've got the Colton Bushy case. He and his friends were driving around in a pickup and got a flat tire. He was asleep in the truck. They went to ask for help with the tire. And a white farmer, who apparently had had problems with kids zipping around there before, came out with a shotgun and shot him dead and got away with it. I think they're going to try him again because Canada doesn't have double jeopardy, but, you know, he tried every which way to get out of it. When they do get punishment, they get a slap on the wrist. There is a native film out of Canada I would like to play. I just have to find out how to get permission. It's called Dance Me Outside. You can find it on YouTube. And the subject in there is a native man kills somebody, he gets 3 years. A white man kills a native woman, he didn't even get a year. And he was out early. That and, you know, the Wolverine scene, which I'm sure my sister will agree with me is completely hysterical. There's a lot of really good native-made films, although, you know, fuck Sherman Alexie, Smoke Signals. That's iconic. I've suggested it be like the Indigenous Rocky Horror. If you show up dressed as Lucy and Velma, you have to watch the whole movie sitting in your seat backwards. Hey, Victor, what about your dad? That's a popular phrase all over Indian country. It's a good day to be Indigenous. Randy Pione, the K-Res radio disc jockey. I remember I was at my auntie's in Lewiston and a band that I like was playing up at Coeur d'Alene. So I went up to see them and I drove through a lot of the places that you hear spoken of in Smoke Signals. And I must have looked like an idiot behind the wheel of my car going, woo! This is it! Woo! The trading post, woo! I wish I could figure out how to get Harvard unblocked on here, but because I had blocked her in CJ's chat, it will not let me unblock her from my channel. And I stated earlier that I've tried to get a hold of YouTube and Google, and of course they haven't gotten back to me. Which is interesting because we've also been reporting Nicole's videos on Kami to, oh, Rainey hasn't seen this, I don't think. Oh, which one is, oh, there it is. Check that out, Rainey. Oh, Girl with No Name has put up a video called October. Shall we go see it? No, it's not helping me any. After she admitted on Jake's that she had put those up and he got her to take them down, she not only put them back up, she made new ones. She made one literally today saying that Kami lets her husband have sex with her daughters. I showed it earlier in the stream, so. Hold on. I don't know if I can find it. to do is search. You know, we've wondered about that. Commie Jew kids, Commie Jew nasty family. I don't know how many she's got now. I showed some earlier and I can't find the same one now. Maybe her family needs to be investigated too. Yeah, we do, because she thought that Jake could actually, oh God. Is she really that stupid? You know, October Fool, go ahead, like her, but don't fucking come after us. Don't fucking say we're abusing her. And don't fucking whine about, oh, you're a victim, you're a victim, you're a victim. You did this to yourself, and when that bitch turns on you, don't come whining to us. We're not gonna fucking help you. That's for goddamn sure. You better hope you don't have any kids or grandkids on your social media, because she is gonna glean every last photo. And then she will make videos about you. Jesus Christ. I cannot fucking believe these people. Oh, she doesn't. No, she just doesn't actually direct them at any. She doesn't name names. Is what it is.
She's been listening. She's with her. I have a beef with her. Doesn't even have to support her actions or her words. That does not include me. Remove me from that part of the situation.
No!
Because I did not talk bad about anybody in her chats. What is that? It's me. So, you can bless everything, but it's just, you're going to be lost. I don't see any. So, very, very, what is it? So, I said, I'm not cool. I'm not going to be what we do. Not likely. I'm an individual, a fellow creator. I like to challenge this date. I don't understand what the pain is. using. Yes, you have some that I've been wrong. She apologized. How are we gonna find it?
You support someone who is abusing people because she hasn't done anything to you, you stupid twat. You have OCD and you're persistent, and if we keep going at you, she'll respond and everyone will get exhausted. Guess what, bitch? You're not the only one with OCD. What the fuck is your problem that you think you're so goddamn special? You think you're the only one with this. You're the only one with that. You're the only one with a past. You're the only one with issues. Blah, 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 fucking blah. You are not the only one. But you sit in the chat of someone who abuses people. Someone who exploits children. And try to claim, oh, it's not me, I'm just there protecting her. You're protecting a predator. Do you not fucking get that? You want to know persistent, bitch? You're about to learn the meaning of the word persistent. You support an abuser, a harasser, someone who, oh my God, I can't fucking believe you so incredibly this fucking dumb. You are so one-sided. You ignore everything she does. Someone who looks at what she does and still goes in there, that is implicit support. Oh, you're not doing it. You're just supporting it. I have never seen anyone so horrifically awful as you, except for Nicole and Harold. You have got to be one of the dumbest people I have come across in a while. And I'm on social media. I come across dumb people all the time. I come across harassing, abusive, manipulative, vile people all the time. But for you to sit there and justify being Nicole's friend when you know she's doing this shit, a real friend calls people out on their shit. But you're not going to do that, are you? Why is that? Because maybe you actually do know that anybody that calls Nicole out on her shit, they're the subject of the next video. They're the subject of the harassment and abuse. Oh, she was the second subscriber to my channel. Whoop-de-fucking-do. And fix your goddamn audio. I thought my audio sucked. Stop trying to play this meek, quiet little, oh, I'm just so sweet and adorable, and oh, I'm just, you don't name us personally. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Well, Rainey, she's already pissed me off. She's already pissed Dina off. Piss off a few more people, bitch. Maybe you should pay attention to what's going on here. If Dina was able to hunt down Nicole and get her served and all that, what makes you think, with all this legal stuff, she can't find out who you are? And then we can let anybody you work with know what the fuck you're doing online. You support someone who exploits children, who makes nasty videos claiming that their father is fucking them. But it's not you. You're just supporting her. You're just her friend. Well, we saw your video, girl with no name. It was glitchy because my computer sucks. And then October Ghoul made another one of her. Oh, I'm so innocent. Oh, it's not me. I'm just her friend. I just won't call her out on her shit videos that you can barely hear. And I think there's another commie channel up. But Dina's going to be sending the paperwork to YouTube Legal. And via that, she's going to be able to possibly get Nicole's channels taken down and possibly find out who her supporters are. Because if you support shit like this, maybe you need to be investigated. Tell us some more how you're an advocate. What do you advocate? You want to support women. You think women should uplift each other. Where's your support for the people that Nicole has been abusing? Oh, that's not what you meant? You just mean the people going at Nicole because she's abused them. So you are an advocate for abusers. That's what you mean. Okay, all right, we got it now. She advocates abuse. October Fool advocates for abusers. Harvard Fool, or October Fool, god damn it, I keep reading Harvard's name on here. October Fool advocates for child exploitation. Oh yeah, they're on here lurking and screenshotting. They can fucking go ahead. You have my permission. It's a fucking open live stream. Nicole's here. October Fool is here. Angie's probably here. And then they act like, oh, they're probably lurking over here. Yeah, we are. We admit it. Just like if we had gotten Abe's channel taken down, we'd have admitted it. We'd be having a big old live stream party that ding dong the dick is dead. Because if you advocate for someone who abuses people, harasses people, cyberstalks people, has a 10-year restraining order against them that says they can't even own weapons, you're supporting a harasser, a doxer, a cyberstalker, and an exploiter of children. That's what you advocate. By being in her chat, that is implicit support. Don't tell us that, oh, you're so special because you have OCD. Oh, you're so special because you've been through shit. All of us have been through shit. And as I stated earlier, if you knew the details of the shit some of us have been through, you'd put a bullet in your head. You're not the only one. But you seem to think you're special and you're the only one, and only you can save the world. Take your kumbaya, new age hippie bullshit somewhere else. Fine, you support Nicole. Just know that we recognize you as an advocate for abusers. How you look at the shit, and it's not even her past, the shit she's doing right goddamn now, and you support that. And you don't think anybody should come after her when she's making videos saying, oh, so-and-so's father fucks their daughters. Really? Get out of here, you new age foofy poodle. I'm going to bet the bitch is also a cultural appropriator, and she's probably got some hippy-dippy goddamn dream catchers on her walls. And doesn't know shit about those either. God damn it. I guess it's time to start fucking drinking. These fucking idiots. Oh, and Nicole thinks that Abe won't be back. Abe won't be back. He's not coming back. Bullshit, bitch. And after the shit you said about him, he's going to come after you with both guns blazing. Well, she claims it's such a nice place while she's sitting there listening to Nicole claim that, oh, we did this and we did that and with this, that, and it's all lies. She sits there listening to this bitch lie nonstop. And that's fun and it's peaceful and what the fuck? You're that desperate for friends. I gotta wonder what she's like in real life if she cannot uphold real friendships with real people. But she's so desperate. It won't keep the negativity away if you're promoting the negativity. I'm a witch myself. I I've been a witch all my life. I also have a snag on my nail that needs to be filed. There. Yeah, that got it. Oh, she likes Halloween. Yes, she's the only one that likes Halloween. She celebrates Halloween 365. Yeah, she's not the only one. I can show you any number of people who do. And yes, most of us are pagan. And yes, it is possible for Native Americans to be pagan. Yeah, she says nothing about that. She'll laugh about it, but then somebody comes in to confront Nicole. Oh, block, block, block. We don't want any negativity. I know you don't like Harry because you've been through this shit with Nicole. You know what a bully she is. The coaches know what a bully she is. The parents know what a bully she is. The cops are familiar with her. More than. She had some so-called goddaughter and she slapped her. And as soon as I finish all this shit, everybody in goddamn Pensacola is going to know exactly what she does. Yes, October immediately blocks you if you say anything. Oh, we can't. I've known people like that before. You know, these new age poodles who everything has to be positive. Everything has to be positive. They love to steal from my native culture, any of the native cultures, because we have every tribe has its own culture. So it's not a native culture, it's native cultures, plural. And they like to pull this, oh, positivity, positivity, but they ignore the fact that, like the Dene say, walk in beauty, walk in balance. Balance. Even in paganism, balance. You can't have dark without the light. You can't have the male without the female, the active without the positive. Oh, you didn't see that, Rainey. Somebody found 9 Instagram accounts with her name on them, and they're all full of pictures of people's children. One of them is privated, so I wonder what's on that account. If you do not have balance, you need the positive along with the negative. If you try to make everything positive, you create a backload of negative, and it's going to burst out somewhere. And then these bitches wonder why bad shit happens. Because you tried to make sure that everything was positive, positive, positive. Put a positive spin on everything. See the positive in everything. What's the positive in exploiting children, October Fool? Positive, positive, positive. I went into a shop and it was some kind of a pagan shop in Tacoma. And the woman was really, really. Her mother doesn't give a shit, Rainey. Her mother literally doesn't give a shit. And if anybody says anything to her about her daughter, leave my baby alone. And both of them love to pull the race card. You're only doing this because she's black. But anyway, I went into this shop in Tacoma, and the woman didn't like something I was wearing or something, and she was saying it was very negative. So I needed to leave because she only wanted positive in her shop. I looked at her and laughed, gave her a certain gesture, not the middle finger, but I said 6 months. 6 months. And I walked out. 6 months later, I went back. The shop was closed. And that's exactly what I meant by 6 months. Especially if you're going to own a pagan shop, if you try to do only positive, there's a lot of responsibility owning a metaphysics shop, okay? Yeah, Rainey, literally. Somebody wanted to call her grandmother, and I don't think that would do any good. Yes, she does that. She can harass people, bully people, etc. And if she faces any repercussion, it's because I'm black. You're doing this because I'm black. No, they're doing it because you're a fucking cunt. Was that? Oh, Nicole wouldn't leave her alone. Yeah. Well, Carrie, like I said, my email is in my about section. I think it is shebaoftheeast@gmail.com. Don't ask me where the name came from. I needed a Gmail account for something, and it was what came to mind. So, yeah, you ask her to make her daughter stop, she won't do it. And with this internet shit, it keeps her busy and it keeps her out of her mother's hair. There you go, Carrie. Just take out the spaces. I mean, it's on my about page. The trolls can see it. Yeah, some kids are definitely a study for that's pro spanking. Well, as soon as everybody in Pensacola finds out who and what she is, because her picture's going to be everywhere. It's going to be easier than, and it's not going to be particularly expensive either. I got ways. What I was saying is, if you own a physics shop, there's responsibility for that. With that, if you've got people asking questions and you suspect they're trying to do some kind of dark, vengeful magic, you basically have to act as a counselor and try and talk them out of it, or help them find another way to deal with it. You can't just positive, positive, everything positive. How do you turn this into a positive? How can we make this look positive? It doesn't. What life doesn't work that way, October Fool. You want to pretend you're all so witchy and shit? I bet she calls herself a white witch too. I would bet money on it. Because there's no such a goddamn thing. There's no such thing as a white witch or a black witch. It's all shades of gray. Because a witch that cannot curse cannot heal. I think it has to do with the trisomy 18. There might be like some abnormal bone growth in the sinus region. Yeah, she sounds like an aging pug dog. But I think there's probably what would you call it? The bone growth in her face is probably affected by the trisomy 18. Technically, that's nothing that can be helped, but her abuse and shit, that can be helped. And we know she knows better, because as soon as she got served, hey, Kami, she's back. She's back, she's front, she's sideways, standing on her head. But the second she finally got served, I mean, she really did not think that Dina would get her served. So she thought she could just keep going, up until the night before she got served. She talked shit about Dina the night before she got served. Then when her ass got served, she cut off any mention. So that shows that she knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing is wrong. And she knows that that could get her in trouble that her mother can't get her ass out of. October Fool, you are the biggest fool I have seen in a while. You believe the horseshit. You like to pretend, but guess what? If you believe in metaphysics and all that, the universe knows. The universe knows what you're supporting. The universe knows what you're advocating. Don't think it hasn't taken notice. It will come back on you. Yeah. Well, there was what Peter Griffin. What's that show? Family Guy. And Chris is in love with this girl in his class, and she has Down syndrome. And he thinks she's going to be all sweet and everything because of the way disabled people tend to get portrayed in the public, in the media, in the movies. And then he goes out with her, and she's a demanding bitch. And if you don't do things my way, you're not getting any of my sweet lovin' kind of shit. As I've said before, disability is not an excuse to be an asshole. Matter of fact, I think Pete Davidson said that one. Well, Carrie, some of it is probably because of her weight, but a lot of it is the bone growth due to the trisomy. She's probably. Oh, Carlos, are we whiners because we're talking about somebody abusing someone? How many channels do you have on YouTube? Because guess what? When Dina gets to talking to YouTube Legal, we could find out who you are too. Don't think that even behind a VPN that you are really all that anonymous. He probably does. He probably likes the diaper smell. Oh, Carrie, I wouldn't wish that. I just. Yeah, it would be the karma that she keeps talking about, but I wouldn't wish that on her. I just want her to stop and I want her to face punishment for the shit she's done. Oh, did Nicole go on Twitter and. But what have you done, Jake? Come on, fess up. One of the things we gotta do is be honest here. Well, I've seen pictures of her where she's got her makeup done and stuff, and she's kind of cute, but the personality kills that. It counts that out. Just like the most gorgeous woman in the world, she's a complete bitch. She's completely ugly. And obviously, I don't believe in God, so she can sing whatever she wants. I don't care. Thank you, Carlos. We knew it was you. Thank you. Go away. What child have we abused? Name a child we've abused. Oh, you know what you've done, Jake. Besides eat fried chicken. No, I can't. I have tried to contact YouTube and Google because there's no way to unblock her because I blocked her in someone else's live chat. See, that's what sucks, because I can't see Harvard, so I can't see what kind of roll she's on. If it's like a Kaiser roll, a sesame seed bun, maybe a cinnamon roll. But she's not supposed to be having sugar. Hello. So Melton Eats Dry Jizz wanted to come in and claim that we were committing terrorism and child abuse. Go ahead and report it. Because somebody claimed that they reported another one of my streams. Kami, could you block Melton Eats Jizz? Yeah, what child are we abusing here? Nicole's 32 for one thing, and we're not abusing her. We're calling her out on her shit. Where October Fool isn't a child. She's almost 50. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. What is that supposed to mean? Oh, wrong thing, of course. Hold on, give me a minute. I'm yelling myself hoarse here. Oh, come on, computer. Quit being an ass. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I just blocked her. Fuck tats. Nope. Absolutely you are. Someone like that, block them. You know, she wants to talk shit and support Nicole. Fuck her. She's not coming up. She doesn't have me blocked. I have her blocked. And because I did it in someone's chat, you know, a couple years ago, I can't get her unblocked. Well, I blocked her, so. Oh. And I don't know how to unblock her. Go away. Okay. Trying to figure this out. Click. My computer's so freaking slow. Huh. You're not going to believe this. She is not in my blocked list. What the fuck? Yes, she is. And I can't unblock her because she's not in my block list. Somebody must have unblocked her.
Hello.
There she is, Raina. Go for it.
I'm not Raina.
No, I know, but Tats Marie is up there.
I have a question for Tats.
Well, tell him. Ask me, Jake. Ask me.
Okay.
Would you step out of this and let me and Jake talk?
I want to ask you some questions, Tats. Why is it okay for everyone to attack and talk shit on us, but as soon as we respond, you jump to their defense and tell us all to shut up and stop it and leave them alone? But it's okay for them to sit there and talk utter shit on us and do disgusting things to us and accuse us of horrible fucking shit, but you jump on our asses if we respond like we're the bad guys. Why?
Jake, I am not talking about anything else right now. I'm just sitting up here saying October does not need to be drug.
Why? But October talks shit on all of us. She's talking mad shit on me. She supports Nicole attacking Kami.
She does not.
She does. Yes, she supports everything Nicole does.
Just because we go in there and we talk to Nicole means we support her? Do you guys see?
Yeah. And I'm going to keep my finger on the mute button, Tats.
Tats, when you sit there telling us to leave them alone for what they're doing, you're supporting them.
Come on up,
Look,
Rainy.
I am not going to be up here if she's going to keep mute me because I'm not up here for Nicole. I'm not up here for anything, Jake. I'm up here because I don't like the fact that October is being attacked because October is...
Go fuck yourself! Go fuck yourself!
If I can't control what Annie does, it's her panel.
If you do nothing about the shit she does, that is implicit support.
Call me and tell me to go fuck myself? You're such a good person.
Yeah, I am, and you're shit.
Tess, you know I'll be straight with you.
I'm shit, Jake. I'm shit. You're gonna let her and
it's
tell
not my panel.
I'm muting me. She keeps.
It's not my panel. I can't control what she does. I can't control what she does. It's not my panel.
Well, I'm gonna leave if she keeps muting me. I'm just up because I do not agree with you guys attacking.
If you're going to keep yelling and not let anybody else talk, you're going to go bye-bye. That's the end of it. You're not going to be in my chat and in my panel and yelling over the top of people.
Jake, can you take it to your screen? Can you take it to your channel?
I can after Annie finishes her stream.
Because, Jake, you know I'm not a piece of shit.
Well... I'm not calling you a piece of shit, but I think you're very conflicted and biased, and you know you ask me for respect all the time, but you don't show me any back.
Have I talked bad about you? I don't go anywhere where people are talking about you.
Yes, you actually have.
When?
Yeah.
Recently.
I got screenshots of it the other day.
Honey, can you keep your mouth?
Nicole's, this is my stream.
Let.
You keep trying to tell me to shut my mouth. This is my stream. You can go
muting. It's gonna fucking leave. You know the type of person I am.
Tats, I'm asking you right now. You come at me every time and you hate on me and you say fuck you, Jake, for everything I do in response to what other people do.
I'm leaving.
But you don't call them out.
I'm leaving. This bitch just keeps muting me. Am I going to be on a panel?
You're not going to yell on my stream, bitch. I've seen the shit you've said.
Show it to me. You got receipts. You always have receipts. What have I said?
I've got plenty of them. Hey, Joe. Raina, are you going to say anything? Because if you're not going to
show them, show the receipts.
No, I'm not listening to her horse shit.
Show.
Raina,
Mercy.
What did she say in chat? I didn't read all of it yet.
I have
I
so
haven't
many.
said goddamn.
What'd she say?
I haven't said anything. She keeps muting me.
No, I mean, you said
Because
some
you're
dumb
yelling
shit in
over
the
the top.
chat.
Huh?
What did she say in the chat to Cammy?
I've got so
I
many
didn't say
receipts
anything to
too.
Cammy. Me and Cammy are cool. Cammy knows me. Cammy, you know. You know.
Kami's being attacked by Nicole with
And
those fucking
I
fake
have
accounts.
talked to her and told her.
Do you realize
Stop
it is Nicole with those fake accounts saying horrible shit about Kami and her husband?
And I've
Do you
told
realize it's
Nicole. I've told her. I have emails where I've told her. Jake, you think I'm going to allow for someone to say that about Cammy?
Well, then why you tell us to shut the fuck up when we deal with it?
When did I tell you to shut the fuck up?
All the time.
Show me.
Oh
I haven't been involved in anything, Jake. I haven't been
You
around.
take up for Nicole. You support
I don't
Nicole.
take up for Nicole. I don't go on her stream.
You do go in his streams.
Well, and I asked her to stop it. The only
Maybe
time
you asked me to stop it, but you're also there fucking showing his support.
I have not been in Nicole's stream in a long time. Go back. I haven't been in her stream in like 2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks.
Let me ask you.
4
Let me
years
ask
of
you a
this.
question. Let me ask you a question. I've said fuck all about October today, okay? But October has talked mad shit on me. So I would have every. No, hang on, please, Tets. She's talked mad shit on me for months, and I've left her alone. So I could, if I decided, drag her ass, and I'd have every right to. But October has talked shit on all these ladies and defended Nicole non-stop. So why do they not have a right to talk shit on October?
I have not seen. That's why I'm saying I have not.
You take one side.
Jake, listen. I have not been in Nicole's stream like you guys make it seem like I've been. But October, from what I've known, she's been a good person. And it's just like you guys are talking about. I have never known her to be an ugly person. I haven't seen it. I just seen what you guys said about her today. And I was like, that is not. I haven't been in Nicole's stream.
I mean, this has been going on for a while, so I don't know how you haven't been seeing it.
I have been. Quit muting me.
My stream, I'll do what the fuck I want. If somebody's trying to say something and you won't shut up, you're going to get muted.
Cammy, and everybody knows I have not been in her stream. I just don't like the fact that you guys are attacking people just because of Nicole. I don't know what she said. I don't know, but I know she's a good person because I've known her.
Who?
I was always nice to fucking October. I was always nice to her.
Yes.
She came to my channel when Nicole blocked her.
Yeah, and I mean
got me to get Nicole to unblock her. And then she went back to Nicole's and she talked utter shit on me.
What did she say about you? I have not seen that.
Fine. I don't care if people talk shit on me. But what I'm saying is, if I decided, I would have every right to talk shit on her, like these ladies are doing. But you're defending her.
This is not a one-way street. You don't get to be talking shit about people. You don't get to sit silent while people like Nicole are abusing people and say that she's a good person and you support her and blah, 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 blah.
Have I said I supported Nicole? Do you know our private DMs? Do you know our emails? Do you know I've told her to stop it?
Have you made it public?
I've told her.
Have you made it public?
We've all told Nicole to stop it.
I don't go private because when Nicole's live, I'm sleeping. Okay. I'm not up that late. Okay. And first of all, a 2-1 street. Okay. If it was eye for an eye, everybody would be blind. Okay.
Tats, I know you try to have a good heart. I know you try to see the good in everybody. But the problem is that every time you want to see good in somebody that we're not seeing good in, you take the anger out towards us. And you might not be doing it today, right now, but you have so many times.
It's just because I don't. This is just a whole fucked up situation, and I don't like where it's going, and I don't like how it's going about, and I wish it would just end. But if everybody's going back and forth, it's never going to end.
Well, it's never going to end while Nicole's making those filthy fucking things on Kami and her husband and kids.
Yeah, and Dina did stop for a while, and Nicole just kept going. So you can't really say if everyone stopped because Nicole won't. And she said multiple times that she's not going to. So I mean, she's gonna have to go to court with everybody at this point.
Do you know Nicole's history? Do you know Nicole's history?
I don't give a fuck about her history, to be honest.
Yeah, we all know Nicole's history.
She stops if people stop.
No, she didn't.
No, Dina.
She's still talking shit about me, bro. I don't even go after her.
I'm not your bro, okay? Please, please. I'm 51 years old. Don't tell me that.
I don't give a fuck
Jake,
how
you
old
know
you
exactly
are.
what I'm saying.
Hold on. Tats, don't pull that shit with me, because if we're going to talk about age, I'm 54. So I guess I trump you, don't I?
Woohoo, I'm not the old one here.
Well, you sure as hell don't act 54 years old. You act like an immature brat.
Yeah, and you do too. And you sound like a fucking cunt.
Whatever.
Nobody is allowed to defend themselves against Nicole.
Disrespect me again. Go ahead. What else can you say to me? Go ahead.
You're disrespecting people. You won't shut the fuck up so anybody can speak. This is my panel.
Well, you know what's your panel? I'm going to leave. Cami, you and Jake, I would really like to talk.
I'll go live later, Tats, and you can come up on my panel. No disrespect to Arnie.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
it's
then.
Arnie's panel. She can do what she wants.
She wants to pull that shit. I don't understand why it's not okay for people to defend themselves. And she keeps going, it goes back and forth, it goes back and forth. She did not stop. When Dina stopped, she did not stop. She still goes back on people.
That's because there's people like Carlos and Marie and J Love and
did you notice that they're gone now since Dina got a restraining order?
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious.
We predicted that too.
Oh yeah.
No racist, I'm not going to kiss her butt, but I want to call her out. I'm more than just this situation racist. But this is Arnie's panel. I couldn't make it about other things that I wanted to call.
I can't imagine how many emails Carlos has with all these accounts.
He's got about 1,000.
That's wild.
Hey, Blakes.
So Tats is mad because she thinks we're attacking people? Is that what I got?
No, she thinks we're attacking October because October is so nice, Nicole, and Nicole's never done anything to her yet. The point is yet. You know, she didn't say yet. Yet is my word.
I don't know, man.
She thinks that October's or Nicole's streams are so positive and all this other stuff. I mean, the woman is apparently desperate for friends. And if that's what she can find as a friend, I feel really sorry for her.
I think she's harmless, but she just talks a lot of shit.
I've seen her in other people's streams, and I've gotten screenshots of it talking shit. Not necessarily Nicole's, but the thing is, at this point, I've probably got over 1,000 screenshots. I'm not going to go through every one of them to show her.
Well, yeah, I've been seeing her talking shit about me lately. She keeps saying that she wants clout from me. She wants me to make videos on her.
Yeah. Well,
you don't want that. That's for damn sure.
I've seen panels where, people like that want to scream, like Marie, for one, wants to scream over the top of everybody because they're the only one that should be heard, and it's not going to happen on my panel. You're going to let other people talk, or you go. And she wants to talk about being disrespectful. She can go fuck herself. She came up here to bitch about things, and no, not going to happen. And she's not going to yell over the top of people. That is disrespectful. This is my stream. And I cannot wait for the day when I can get rid of all this shit on my channel and make it what I want it to be. But as long as Nicole and her supporters are exploiting children and attacking people, because these people don't understand that the only reason she's been able to keep on is because nobody really had the resources to go up against her. And now she's met someone who has, and also has the power behind her that she can find out who any of these fuckers are. She can find out who they are, where they are.
Who, Nicole?
No, Dina.
Oh yeah.
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 I mean, these people are ignoring a 10-year restraining order. I thought a 5-year was extraordinary. 10-year, I have never heard of.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure Dina is gonna help Cammy with all that too.
Yeah, she's got an international attorney that is a client of hers. And then there's somebody else we're going to be helping get an out-of-state restraining order.
Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate, though. I don't know why she's so mad at Cammy.
Why is she mad at you, Kami? I mean, Nicole or Kami sent her pizza, you know, but the thing is, she'll turn around. She will turn around and say, well, I donated money to this person. I donated money to that person. And then they were mean to me and blah, blah, blah. And everything with Nicole and her supporters, like Tats Marie, is a one-way street. They're allowed to attack you. You're not allowed to attack back. You're not allowed to defend yourself.
She got angry at Kami when after I posted the video of her mum in her car.
No, she was after her before that.
But that's when she started posting all the videos on Kami.
Oh yeah, she said I'm gonna go after Jake's
and she's
friends.
she told people, she has admitted that she went after Kami because Kami's my friend. And Samantha. And she supports
She's got
Dina.
a lot of videos. Yeah, she's got a
But
lot
it
of
all
videos
started-
where, you know, but she's got a lot of videos that are titled, if you're friends with Dina, if you support Dina, you can't be in my chat.
Mm-hmm. But the accounts on Kami started the day after I posted that video.
Damn, Jake, look what you did.
Well, I knew posting the video would piss Nicole off, but you know, Kami was the unfortunate victim. And to take the video down is folding to Nicole.
Yeah.
It gives her power, you know. She made us do something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And,
Well,
you can't do that.
You can't push people and then be surprised when they push back.
You know, otherwise next time Nicole's gonna wants her own way, she's gonna post more videos of Kami and say, do it and I'll take them down. You know what I mean? It's like, that's the message it would give Nicole. She can do this shit as a weapon to get her way. And I won't bow to that.
Fuck off, Tats Marie. You're not going to be in here.
I won't bow to that kind of mentality, if you know what I mean.
Hold on, Jake. I've seen Tats Marie talking shit in other people's streams too. I've got probably thousands of screenshots, and if you think I'm going to sit here and go through every one to show you the screenshots I have of you, you're out of your fucking mind. But I've got it. Kami and Dina have seen those screenshots when they happened.
The problem is, once Cammy is done, you know, dealing with Nicole, who's she gonna go after next? That's the problem. Is, you know, I just don't get it. She angry at the world or something?
Yeah, pretty much. But she's
It's
also been allowed
ridiculous.
to get away with so much that, you know.
The problem.
What?
It's all been brewing for the past few months. This is why I stepped away from Nicole, was because I could see that Nicole her ego was building up with all the attention she was getting, and it was flip-floppity between you know, one week she was on our side and telling everyone to, you know, Jay loving them to fuck off. Next week she's hating on us and she's telling them they're all cool. It's like, and that's not a good environment for Nicole. And I could see that there was going to be a big meltdown coming, so I stepped away. So I wasn't part of it, because I would have been blamed for it all otherwise. If I was still hanging out with Nicole, I would have been blamed for what's happening right now.
Yeah.
But I can't be blamed because I stepped away months ago.
Mm-hmm. Well, Nicole wants to live in a little insulated bubble, so every time somebody pisses her off and she blocks them, her little bubble gets smaller and smaller, and now she's seeing that it's almost nothing. There's maybe 4 or 5 people who still support her, and the problem with that is, you know, once Dina got her served, a lot of people ran.
Yep. Where's all those good friends of Nicole's now?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Marie, J Love, and all them, they were only hanging out there to piss Dina off. They aggravated all of this up to try and piss Dina off. Where are they now?
Exactly, Kami. The thing is, October Fool is saying, you know, well, she's never done anything bad to me, and that's why I add yet. All it takes is saying one negative thing to her that she doesn't like, and you're her next target. You know, Nicole was trying to claim that, yeah, we did report Abe's channel and got it taken down. We've all looked at our report history. She's going, they deleted it. They deleted it. You can't delete it. It's an email from YouTube. You can't delete specific things out of it.
I talked about taking Abe down and reporting his channels but this was back in around New Year's when Abe was fucking saying the same shit to happen to me. He was like, Jake's on 2 strikes, let's take him down while he's close. You know, I've got a recording of Abe somewhere saying that. You know, that's when I talked about it. Well, fuck it, 2 can play that game too. You know,
what did happen to him?
But I never did it. I'm too lazy.
Not a clue.
Someone took down one of his channels for reported a bunch of times or whatever, and he got taken down for hate speech, one of his channels. And so he's blaming Dina, Kami, me, Arnie, and anyone else that he doesn't fucking like. But the truth is, if you get a community violations, which hate speech is a community violation, it doesn't tell you who, what, or how.
Yeah.
It just tells you broke the community rules.
I was reading Nicole's Twitter is what it was. And you know how when you tweet at a bunch of people and it shows up blue? Well, his showed up black. And I'm like, what the heck? How come his that usually means that they no longer have the account, you know, it's closed or it got suspended, whatever. So I was like, huh. So I went on YouTube and I was looking at some stuff and I was like, what happened to that other channel? And I couldn't remember the name of it. I had to go back through some recent screenshots and I'm like, oh, Pinhead Paradise. Yeah. So I looked it up. It doesn't exist anymore. Yep. So I asked Savage Libra. Yeah. So I asked Savage Libra. And he comes back in a very accusatory way, which is why I've got him blocked. Who did this? Who did this kind of attitude? And then he showed me his report history. And it was to me, it came across as, you know, show me your report history. Well, I looked at my report history. It's all Nicole except for 2 items, and neither of them have to do with Abe.
My report history is simply the channels on Kami Joe.
Yeah.
That Nicole made. That's the only report history I got.
Yeah. Yeah, because her latest video literally says that Kami lets her husband have sex with their kids. Literally.
So
that's sad.
But thank you for having me up, Arnie. I'm going to go get ready to do my thing. It's good seeing your cute face again, Raina.
Yeah, I'll be in your chat.
Okay,
I love Raina's ears. I love her ears. Have you seen them? She's got those massive fucking earring things in there. They stretch them the fuck out.
Oh, I can't think of what they're called now.
When she turns the camera on and I see those, I'm like, wow, fuck. I never would have had those when I was younger. I used to get all the earrings and shit, tongue piercings.
I don't have the labrets or whatever they're called. But my ears are pierced 7 times because I got I did my own piercing. But I've got 7 for the 7 clans of the Cherokee Nation.
I've got 4 in one ear and 2 in the other, but I don't wear them anymore. But I can open them all. They're still there, and I can reopen them if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
No,
I've got one hole that if I take my earrings out for a while, like when I've cleaned them and stuff like that, that it'll close up and I have to basically re-pierce it.
Even my tongue piercing. Mm-hmm. I don't hardly ever wear my tongue ring, but my tongue bar, I can put it in and it just pops through the back and it never closes. Like it's tight at the bottom, but it just pops through and I can wear it again.
Well, my nose piercing hurt a lot less than all of my ear piercings. It was quick. It was easy. There was a young girl in there. She wanted me to go first because she didn't want me to see her cry. And she wanted to see me cry, I guess. But he went to do it, and it was uncomfortable, and my eye watered a little bit, and that was about it. And by the time I left, I forgot I'd had anything done.
I've always wanted my eye pierced, but I've never got that done yet.
Oh my god, don't you do that.
Why not?
I just think some piercings on people are very cringy. That being one of them.
I remember when I was a kid, this is like in the probably early 80s, when the old arcades with the big thing, you had the old Space Invader machines and shit. And I was walking into one, and there was this punk rocker dude standing outside looking all tough, in his punk rocker jacket, and he had a chain going from his ears to his nostrils. Yeah. A chain on each side, just dangling. And he's standing there all tough with his spiky, his mohawk or whatever, and all spray painted and shit, standing there all tough. And I came out like a little bit later, and he's standing there like with his hand in his face. Someone had ripped it out.
Oh man,
blood everywhere.
I met a sailor from Liverpool, and I had just been at a Beatles convention, so it was apropos, I guess. But he said that because the punks like to rough them up, the sailors took to putting razor blades in the edges of their coats, so that when the punks go to grab them, they slice their hands up.
Ew.
I thought it was clever. But then again, I play with knives, so, whatever. I need some new knives. I need pocket knives.
But thanks for having me up, and I'll catch you again. See you, Raina. See you everyone.
Guys.
Okay, everybody go over to Jake's. Talk to y'all later. Tats Marie, fuck you. October Fool, fuck you. Carlos, fuck you. And all your many personalities. And we will talk to some of you later.